Can you see my screen now? Yeah. So guys, in last session, we talked about how to upload movie data through the GUI, right? And just now, before recording, what we did, we moved our all the GSP from web app to web-INF folder to make it private, right? To make it secure. So benefit is if you move anything in the inside the web-INF, nobody can access this GSP directly. They have to always come through the controller. When you move your GSP inside the web-INF folder, you have to update your view resolver path. Here you are saying when you return some view from the controller, it should be prefixed with that value slash web-INF pages and suffix should be dot JSP. This is clear to everybody, right? This formula. And if you see in DAO layer, I am using a JDBC template again and again or not? Any guess? Hello? We are using this JDBC template again and again. You have to answer my question. Yes or no? I am using here.
Yes, sir.
I am using here. So anywhere, if you are using any object again and again, it's better to create only one copy of it, right? So in your application, when you create any service, one copy of it, it is called singleton. What? Singleton. So for your knowledge purpose, I want to tell you whatever bean you are creating, it is by default what? Singleton. Say yes, you got my point?
No, can you repeat one more time if you don't mind?
All the bean, right? Login DAO, login service, controller, all are the singleton. There is only one copy of it throughout the application. So if somebody would ask this question, what is the default scope of bean? Answer is
Singleton.
what is default scope of Spring Bean? Answer is singleton. Let me tell you, Spring offers many scopes altogether, and Spring offers 7 scopes. How many scopes? 7. Let me tell you the name. Singleton. Are you with me?
Yes.
Prototype. Request. Application. Session. Global session. And socket scope. Are you with me? Yep. These are the different scope offered by whom? Spring, right? If you want to write a scope, you can mention like this. Can you see this? By default, it is what? Please help me. Singleton, right? Here you can write scope of the bean. Any guess? Singleton. So this you have to write it, or it is by default? Answer my question.
By default.
By default, no need to mention it. So here, if you Google it right now, what are the different scope? You will find everywhere how many scope? 5. But 7th, 2 extra was introduced since Spring 4.3. Got a point? Let me Google it for you.
Which 2, sir?
Spring scope in Java. So anywhere if you go, they will talk about 5 global session, but application and socket scope is not there, right? So let me Google a new scope in Spring 5.6, something like that. Can you see this? Application and WebSocket is not there. If you got my point, say you got it.
So if someone asks us this question today, sir, what should we answer?
7.
Okay.
You should say 7.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed that part. Can you repeat it?
I said there are 7 scope in Spring.
Okay.
Singleton, prototype, request, session, application.
What's the purpose of?
Pardon? Where it is used? All this? That's your question?
Yes, what is the usage of?
Yeah. We'll talk on that. Okay. Singleton will ensure there would be one copy of it. Prototype will ensure there would be always new copy of it. Request will scope there would be uh, one copy per request. Application will ensure there would be only one copy. Uh, there would be one. There's some difference. Just give me a second. Singleton and application. Give me a second. Actually, singleton will ensure there would be only one instance of it. That is different thing. Okay, it will ensure there would be one copy of it. Have you heard about scope in JSP servlet or not? In JSP servlet we have 4 scope. I don't know you heard or not. Let me
Yes,
know.
sir.
Page scope, request scope, and session scope. Scope is basically used to share the data, right? So application, if you add anything in the application scope, right, that data you can access anywhere. Actually, this is the copy of the servlet context, right? Application scope. Singleton will just ensure there would be only one copy of it, right? So your question concern, I understand. You want to know where it is used. I'll show you some example of it, okay? Separately. It will come on the way, right? You got it? I can show you in my project. I have used session, I have used prototype, I have used request, right? And global session I have used in in 2006 when I was using Portlet. Portlet is a technology where you can open multiple window in a single page. Clear? And WebSocket, I don't know. Anybody have idea about WebSocket programming? It is the advanced version of the Ajax, right? In I'll talk this thing in not right now, right? I don't want to go out of the scope, right, from the topic. Clear? I will discuss this when I will teach you the front end Ajax and all. Clear? Socket program. This is you're not replying. Hmm? Got it? So what is my intention? My intention is I want to make a single copy of it so that no need to do JDBC template again and again because I might need to write thousand of the method, thousand of the query. So you want to make 1,000 object of JDBC template? No. So how you can make only one copy of it? Who can help me? If you want to make only one copy of it, and this is third party class, you cannot use annotation on it. You can use Java based configuration. Allow me. Here I'm going to make a class. Please allow me. Class name is JDBC template config. If you understand, say understand, right? Otherwise, say I don't understand. In Java based configuration, you have to make a Java class file, and here you can use configuration. Remember configuration, people. And here you can make a method if you remember. And this method is going to return an object of the instance of JDBC template. You can give any name, right? JDBC template. So you're following me. And here
Yes.
you can use bean and see data source is created by Spring container. You can auto add anywhere, you know it, right? So I'm auto adding my data source over here. And here I can make an object of JDBC template and return it. And when you make an object of JDBC template, then you can pass this data source. Say yes, you can. Hello. So benefit is this JDBC template is treated as a bean. Am I right? So what you can do? Why is started to cry? Give me a second. Condition on missing bean type. JDBC operation search study all found bean type. JDBC operation create JDBC templates. What's wrong with this? Give me a second. I want to give you something. Okay, try this bean. Let me auto add directly. After that, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Hmm, Terminate. Actually, different version behaves differently. Thank you to Spring Boot. I'm doing something. After that, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. Let's try to save a movie over here. Poster. Let's upload. Okay, I got it. My dear friends, actually here I was trying to create a bean of JDBC template. You say yes, people? But Spring Boot already created a JDBC template object bean for you. Meena, are you following me? What I'm saying? This bean is already created by the Spring Boot, right? I was thinking it is not there, but Spring Boot already created a JDBC template. That's why when I'm creating myself, it is giving me the error. Hey, already it is there. Why you are wasting your time? You got a point? So you can delete it. People are not replying. And what you can do, like here, instead of creating data source, right, you can directly use which bean. Any guess? Because this kind of bean is already present in the Spring container. So you got the benefit of it. No need to make a JDBC template object manually, right? And pass data source, right? And use it. What we need to do? Reply. You can auto add this JDBC template directly and you can use it. So no need to make the bean of it. If you understand, say understand, understand. I say otherwise I don't understand.
No, can
Comment
you
it.
repeat it again, please?
Like here,
Sir,
I'm
can you also
I'm
tell us how you found out that? How did you know about it?
yeah, very good question. Actually, when I'm trying to create a bean, right? Let me show you. When I'm trying to create a bean here, right? It is started to give me the error. Config. He wants to know how I came to know, right? Configuration and no need to say yes if you don't understand, okay? And here, what I was trying to do, man, public JDBC template. I want to create a bean, right? With Java-based configuration. Hmm? Say yes, you are following me. Return new
Yes, sir.
JDBC template, right? And data source you can auto add anywhere. Yes, you know. Who is giving data source? You know from the first day, right? It is given by whom?
Mhm.
Spring
Great.
Boot. Spring
Mhm.
Boot. Spring Boot. Follow opinionated approach. You got the point? Yep.
Mhm.
So when I'm doing it, right, it is started to give me the error immediately. Can you see this? Well, no, it's giving me the different error. Where I did mistake. Give me a second.
Run it and then it might give you
I
again.
I forget to write auto add. I'm sorry about it. Can you see this now? Hello. So here error is coming. Can you see this?
Yes, sir. So what was it that you saw that
Yeah,
made
I'm
you
telling you.
figure out?
Like here, it's saying condition on missing bean. I will talk about conditional annotation. It does not match. It's saying you are creating a bean and that bean is there already. Are you following me? You'll understand this you understand this more clearly when I will teach you conditional annotation in Spring Boot. And I'm telling you, this is very, very popular annotation, right? You can create a bean on condition. So here it's saying you are trying, you can create this bean only when it is not there, right? You got a point? If condition on missing bean, you can create this bean when bean is not there. You got a point? That's why I came to know why I'm wasting my time. You got it? JDBC
So
template bean is,
okay, so
yeah,
the
tell me.
basically like if you have like a one bin, that's mean enough.
Enough. Why?
Okay.
Spring believes in service, and for service, one bean is enough. You cannot create a multiple bean, right? Your question is, Nagin, really I want to create a multiple bean. Can I do that? Possible. It's possible, right? If you want to really create some bean, right, it's possible. You got a point or not? You're not replying.
Yes, sir.
So one bean is enough. Again, I'm telling you, one bean is enough. So you understand how I came to know? So from the first day, I should use JDBC template, right? But you can create a JDBC template using new operator, right? As I was doing. Can you see this? Like this. But this was right approach or this is right approach? Who will tell me? Reply. I should use
Creating the
this
bean
one.
is the right approach, right?
No, no, auto wiring is the right approach because it is
Oh,
already
okay.
Spring Boot is saying, hey fool, why you are wasting your time? Already I
Oh,
have
okay.
been
Yeah.
for you. Go and auto wire it, right? I'm telling you, some service is already in the container, and if you are making your own, right, and there is no reason behind it, it means you are wasting your time. Make
I
sense?
mean, what I was trying to say is that if JDBC template did not already exist in the system, then you creating a
Ah,
bean makes more sense. So
makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah, yeah. But since Spring already gives you um, that bean, then
Tell
obviously
me,
you auto
in
wire
your
it.
house, if some feature is there already, and if you are unnecessarily right purchasing it, it is wasting of resource.
Yes, of course.
Fine,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
done.
Exactly.
So
And
I
and
can. Mhm. Go ahead.
no, that conditional
I'll
bean
teach you.
conditional
I will teach
annotation.
you.
Yeah. That, okay.
Actually,
After doing this, we don't need to auto wire data source because
no, no, no.
JDBC is
Because
already
in JDBC template already has a reference of it.
okay.
Earlier I was doing it manually. I was wasting my time and your time as well. That was wrong approach. Clear? Hello.
Yes,
Now
sir.
what I'm going to focus, as we discussed in last session, when you click on the movies, right? I need to show all the movies in the tabular format. Can I try? Yeah. When you click on the movie button, please, you have to help me step by step. When you click on this movie button, can you see this? I want to make an action. Who will help me? I can make an anchor tag, please. And here I
Yes.
can
What
make href.
kind of action, sir?
When you click on it, click, 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 click.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Sir,
here,
so you could also
please.
just make anchor tag and then add that class
Yeah,
BTN,
yeah, yeah,
BTN
yeah,
data
yeah.
tensor. Yeah.
You can do it, right? It is up to you. There is many way. You can put image, you can put label, you can put button, whatever you like, right? It is up to you. After it, here I'm saying movies, right? Movies. Make sense?
So we are
This is
doing
my
this
action.
to retrieve all the movies.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just creating action with gate movies, right? And this you have to map, where you have to map in your movies controller. Mhm. What mapping is? You see my copy paste style? You would say, dear, map it, right? Slash movies. And here you can say show all movies. Method name could be anything, right? Doesn't matter. Mhm. And what you need to do here? In order to show all the movies, shall I go to the movies.jsp? Hmm. So when you return it, it will resolve to movie.jsp. But you can give any name, right? This and this should not be matched, right? You can write T movie, right? Yeah, show movie. That's fine. Make sense? This name can match, cannot. It's not mandatory. Mhm. Please allow me. I need to go my DAO layer. Say yes. Open it. Press Control button. Put mouse on it. Here I have to write which query? Please help me. Select query, right?
Select,
So here
yeah.
you can write public list. You have to return not single movie, right? Multiple movie. So here you can say find, right? Find all. Say yes, you are following me. Yeah. After it, you need to return list of movie DTO. Why? One movie DTO will have one row of the data. Hmm? I'm going to use array list, right? I hope collection has been taught to you. Okay. Allow me, guys. Here I have to write my query. My query would be like select. Can you help me? Movie ID, name. Please, you have to reply. All the column from which table? You guys are not replying sometime. Movie table, right? So tell me, it will give me all the row, all the column. See, yes. Which method we have to use? JDBC template. You are not applying sometime. Only query, okay? When you use query, here you can write this SQL and see when you fire your query, all the data will come right in the result set. And here you can use converter. I think I have taught you already in first session. Bean property row mapper. What it does? It will take one row, right? And push all the one data into this kind of movie DTO object. And eventually everything will be pushed into the list and it will be returned back to you. You guys are not sometime replying. You guys disappointing me, right? Let me explain to you. Hey, I'm not audible.
You are.
No, sir, you are. We just want to see the whole thing first, and then I
Yeah,
think
I
it'll just
want
be
to.
much
Yeah,
easier to understand.
let me show you. I'm going to explain to you. This thing I think already I explained to you, but I'm trying again. Oh, see, when you fire the query, from the plain JDBC, everything will come into. Please help me. Everything will come into result set. This is my table name. Data will come in the result set. You have to say yes like this. Mhm. Can you see this? Hello. Reply. When you fire your query, all the data will come into the result set.
Sir,
This is
sorry,
pointed
can
by.
I stop you one second? Why did you go for individual column names? Why didn't you just do select star from? Or I'm sorry, maybe I'm just overthinking.
No, no, your question is very genuine. I like it. If people ask the question, if you write star, suppose you want to fetch only 5 column, right? And down the line, somebody added 20 column more, right? I'm interested only in 5 column, but you are unnecessarily fetching other columns. It will increase the data size and eventually hamper the performance. Make sense?
But in this case, we only have the
In
five
this case,
columns,
star,
right?
yeah. In this case,
Yeah,
if you
in
are
this
very sure,
that's
but
that's why. Okay,
but if you talk about good practice, I would say mention the column
okay,
name.
okay.
Fine. So bin row property mapper will do what? It will take one row data. Are you following me? And for every row, it will create an object of movie DTO. Hmm? With me? For every row, it will create an object of what? Reply.
Movie
Movie
DT.
DTO.
Movie DTO. It will do internally. It won't be visible to you, right? For one row, it will create one object of it and matching data. MID will go to the MID, right? In DTO. Name will go to the name. Year will go to the year. Director will go director. Poster, story, right? So one object will be populated with one row, right? Similarly, it will create how many object of movie DTO in this case? 4, right? We're not applying. Every row will go
Yes.
into one object of movie DTO.
Movie
Makes sense?
DTO.
Yeah. And eventually, bean property row mapper will create a array list of generics, right? If you don't know, let me know, I can teach you. Okay, so
No what,
list
sir?
generics. Actually here you are saying
Never
it can
heard of it.
hold. This is called generics. Okay, you can tell me, otherwise online recording is there, you can watch it. Okay, I'm making recordings for the missing topics, right? I uploaded today one of the very nice video recording of exception handling. I'm telling you, subscribe my channel, right? And just click on the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications for the new topics, okay? In core Java. And I'm telling you, when you see my recording, you will get a lot of benefits, right? And things will be very simple there. Clear? So what this bean property row mapper is doing is it taking one row and populating into one movie DTO object, and eventually all the objects are ready. How many objects will be ready in this case? 4 movie DTO, right? And all you can add into the list. Who is doing this object creation and pushing everything in the list? Bean property row mapper, right? Finally, this list is returned to you. Got it? You would say, oh my God, whatever I was doing, whatever I was doing manually in plain JDBC, everything is done by implicitly by bean property row mapper. Yes, you know? Yeah. So earlier for doing the same job, you may be writing 25 lines of code and same job is done now in one line. Yes, you know? We can make it more shorter. Okay. Say yes. This query, not replying. This query you can put instead of this variable. Yes, you know, like this.
Yes.
If you do like this, it will be even more compact. Okay. Can you see this? Yeah.
Sir, actually, instead of making it shorter, can you make it longer? The way we actually,
I want to do it. I'll do it. But I want to tell you how people write it. Okay. You
Okay.
see, I can write everything in one line like this. You got it? Like this. This is the shortest syntax. Now I can make it bigger for you. Okay. Can you see this? This is the bigger syntax and this is the shortest syntax. What you like, you write it. Here I'm writing query separately, then passing query over here, right? And whatever data is coming as a list, I'm holding in a variable and eventually I'm returning it. It's clear to you now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
When
I
you
think
call
so.
this
Yes, sir.
find all method, it will, do you understand the beauty of it? Bean property row mapper is doing great job. When you fire the query, result sets are coming and for every result set, it's iterating every row. And one row data is populated into one of the movie DTO object and all the movie DTO object is eventually added into list and return back to you. Okay, great. Now what you can do, this method you can call, help me, over here. Movie DTO object dot, any guess? Find all.
Find all.
And it will return you, see my style of coding. Open the method and see the method declaration and copy the return type and go back. Okay,
How
go
do you
back
do that, sir?
to,
You just press Control.
let me tell you. Uh, Basically, my intention was going inside the method, press Control button and click on Open
Control.
Implementation. So you
Okay.
will jump to this method. If you want to go back, you can use Alt and left arrow key. In that way, you can do switching here and there very fast. Okay, are you following me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Following you, following you. Here you can hold the value. This value I want to move to on the GSP file, right? How you can move it? In Spring MVC, I told you already, we have model. Remember, model is a kind of hash map which is used to carry data from controller to GSP. You can add your data into which scope? Any guess? Sorry, we're not replying. Tell me, you can add into request. You guys are not replying at all. You can add your data into request scope. This is my data. I want to add into request. I don't know. It seems like you haven't done all those things, right? In GSP solid session. Hello. Similar thing you have done request.set attribute, right? Adding my list into which scope? Request scope, so that we can access the same where on my GSP page. Adding my list into, and what is the my key name, man? Like here, I am facing problem now. You guys are not replying. I understand. I don't understand. I'm not getting anything you are not saying.
What
And
is the problem, sir? Maybe I think we might have to go back and do revise all of this.
no. What I'm saying, you guys are not interacting in the session, right? You should talk to, that's problem. That's why you guys are not understanding it. You should understand. You tell me what is the use of this line, what is the, why you are adding into it. This kind of thing is not coming to mind.
So you can use that movie DTOs in GSP page to
Yes.
get the data.
Exactly. You
and
talk like
show it
this.
to
Exactly.
show it in the form, table form.
Yeah. This line is returning data back from DAO layer, and this list I am holding in this variable. This variable I am adding into the request scope with this name. This name you can give anything, whatever you want to give, right? But why I am keeping this name and this name same, so that it will be easy to remember. And I can go to and access in my GSP page, right? This GSP page is not ready. I am going to make it. Can you help me? Simple. No? Copy paste. Clear? Done. Are you with me? So like here, I'm big fan of copy paste. You know it. You see my copy paste style? I did it. I need to only change only this form, right? Other thing is same. Here I can write what data is coming soon. Hmm? Data is coming soon. Hey, my GSP is ready. Yes, you know, this is with GSP. Show all.
No movies.
Let me run it. If I run my code, right? How I can run my code? Any guess? I have to just click on which button? This button. When you click on this button, your call will go to reply. When you click on this
Movie
button,
Movies.
controller.
you see the flow. When you click on this button, your call will go to the movie controller, and from movie controller, you will back to this VGSP. Mo Man, you are hitting this URL, right? This one, you will come to which page?
As movie.
smovie.gsp. This is smovie.gsp, right? So my data is here. I need to show this data on the GSP file. Say yes. A.
Mm-hmm.
This is my
Yes.
smovie.gsp. Whatever data you have added in the request scope. With which name? With movies.dtos, right? This data I have to show it over here. So if you allow to me, can I use the table? Actually,
Mm-hmm.
for showing data in tabular format on Google, you can do Bootstrap for table W3 school. Hmm. So here there is a variety of the table. You can use any table which you want to use. See, I'm going to use this format. Okay. Try yourself. People, for table, I got this much code. Can you see this?
Yes.
Copy
Yes,
this
sir.
because Bootstrap library already you have added over here. Just use this much and refresh your page and see the magic. Can you see the magic? Yep. Now this table column we have to decide as per our requirement. First column should be in our case, I don't know.
ID.
People on
Movie
MID.
ID.
Right. Thank you
Movie
for
ID.
helping me. MID. Then here you can
Second
write
should be name.
name of the
Name.
movie, title, whatever you want to say. Then
Date. Oh wait.
Year.
okay. Year, director. Okay, let's show this
Chapter.
much. Okay. Yeah. And I want to show you a poster. Let's do this much. Okay. First. Poster. Like here, how many TD we have to use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to make 5 TD. All right. Mm. So I don't know. Have you gone through GSTL for each loop and all?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
You know GSTL?
You can revise
Yeah.
it, sir,
Okay.
quickly.
You can use GSTL. GSTL is a Java standard tag library which gives you the capability to render data from request scope on GSP pages dynamically. You can use the as a layman also, but I would recommend to use GSTL. Fine. So in order to use GSTL, you have to add some jar and all, right? Let me see if I have my another project. Oh, my luck is not today. That's closed. Okay. So let's try. What do you need to use? GSTL. You know GSTL, Java Standard Tag Library. Hey,
It
what is
is
the
used
benefit of?
for making a loop. I mean,
Yeah, loop, if else condition switch you can apply in GSP
okay,
with minimal code.
okay.
So GSTL, Java Standard Tag Library. It is for GSP. Okay. So you can say GSTL Spring Boot. I need your help. Hmm? Yes, you can help me. If you want to use GSTL, he's saying go and add this dependency. He's helping me, right? Thank you for helping me. Where I have to add this in POM. So add it, please. And when you add anything in the POM,
You need to update the Maven.
then you can, yeah, you just do it always. Update project, and don't forget to click on this force. So it is going to be update. After it, it's saying go and add this tag. To use GSTL, you have to add this tag on top of the JSP. Following you, right? Can you see this? Step number second. And here prefix you can give anything. Standard is C, right? I'm using GSTL core. GSTL actually comes into 5 flavor: core tag, function tag, format tag, SQL tag, and internationalization, I guess. Those, but I'm here using core tag. Make sense? Yeah. So here prefix you can give anything. After it you can use loop. How you can use loop? In TR, I have to put in the loop, right? TR, right? Yeah. So you can use C colon for each loop. Can you see this? Yeah. Hello. And here you can use the syntax, right? GSTL. First attribute of is item. And here you can mention the list, dollar, curly bracket, open and close. What is the list name? You can go to your here, and list name is movies DTO, right? It's clear? Yep. And here you can use var, right? And here you can mention the item. So you can write any name tier, right? Pa, A, B, C, D, whatever. So it will take one object at a time, right? One object of movie GTO, right? So here you can print the value using EL, dollar, curly bracket open and close, object dot attribute name, MID, right? Can you see this? Second attribute. Hello, name. Are you with me?
Dot name.
You can check it from here, right? MID, name, year, director, poster, right? So next one is year, then director, and then poster. So here you are writing year, then you are writing director, and last you can write poster. Make sense? If you make any spelling mistake, it will give you the error. Let me try. People, let me try. For GSP changes, you have to just refresh your page. My project is always stopped because I added a jar. This is clear to you? Yeah. Hello. It's done. I'm going to refresh it, right? If you refresh it, data should come over here. Can you see this? Hello. This data is coming from table. And in poster, we are just printing the URL, and this URL you can render as a photo. Let me show you how. Hey, my GSTL is working, right? Whatever I have done in front of you, all the step. What was the step to add the GSTL? First, I added a dependency in the POM. This one. This dependency is for GSTL. Yeah. Copy paste from the internet. Thank you to that link. And second step, I had just added this line on top of it for using GSTL tag. Prefix is important. You can give any name to it. Then I'm using C for each loop. And in item is the first attribute of this tag. Here I'm just adding the
Sir, over here, because we did a C colon for each loop because we have a in the header.
exactly. Here we have C.
So whatever we pass over there, we have to give the same things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Here
got it.
I wrote CC. Now you have
Okay,
to write
I got it.
CC.
I got it. I got it.
After here, this is the URL, right? So here you can use image tag to render it because that is the URL of photo. So you see my style of coding. I'm just going to put it over here, then close it, right? And here I want to use style. I want to use the inline CSS, and I want to put the height of the image 120 px. It's okay. Why I'm doing it? Because the way I'm printing over here is looking very ugly. I want to uh, render this URL as a image. This is the image URL, right? And let's refresh it and see the beauty. Can you see this? Hello? This is going to be rendered as a, you're not replying. Photo.
Image.
Image,
Because
yeah.
this is the image URL, right? So if you have
Mhm.
image URL, that value, why we are not putting inside the src attribute of the image object? Do it, right? Nice, right? The next thing what I need to do here, I need to put a delete button, right? And let's see we have delete icon over here or not. My bad luck, good luck. No, we don't have, we have all the movies, right? I need a delete. I don't know I have it or not. Let me try. No. If you allow to me, I can download a delete icon from the internet. Why not? How you can download it? Delete. As simple. You also know it how to download the photo, right? Delete icon. Please, you can take any icon, whatever you like. Yeah. It is up to you, right? Let me take this one. Save image as. What format it is looking like? I'm just saying to desktop. This one. You know how to download it, then put in the image over here. Name is this. Let's see. I don't know what format is. So here, you know how to render the photo? Yeah. I'm just making a new TD, right? Photo path I'm giving here. This is inside the IMG folder. You have to give the whole path of it, right? Let's do without height first. It works or not. I just added extra TD, right? And here I have to just add extra TH, and you can say header name is action. For this action corresponding, I added the photo. Let's see if it renders. Oh, I think I put the wrong photo. Let me check the name, right? Download dot, right? Are you with me? People are not helping me at all.
It's
I just
download.jfi. What is this?
yeah, download dot blah 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 blah. Actually, I have given the wrong photo, right? That's why it's coming like this. Can you see this now? Magic. Hello. Hey, what is my intention? Any guess? My intention is when you click on this button, this data should be deleted. Can I do it right now? It will take 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. When you click on it, this data should be deleted, and this is last for today. I'll take 5 minutes for it. If you want to do it, this you can make a link, right? Hyperlink. Can you see this? Yep. And here you can make an action that is href. You know it. Action is delete movie. It's okay. And here in the query parameter, you can pass the movie ID, right? MID equals to, are you with me? Query parameter it is called. You know query parameter after question mark variable name, and here you can put the value, right? So in every click, what you are passing in the query param, MID of that movie. Meena, if you put your
Yes.
mouse on it, can you see at the bottom, rightmost leftmost side at the bottom, MID is 1. See
Yes, sir.
here. MID
Yes,
is
sir.
2,
Yes.
MID is 3. Oh my God, I'm passing movie ID, right? Which you want to delete. So when you click on it, right? So MID you are passing in the query parameter. So when you click on it, you have to make the action map over here. Meena, you have to map this action, right? Delete movie. Get mapping because it is hyperlink. In hyperlink, you know it. You see my speed? Done. Hello. Delete movie action. Right? And here that parameter is coming in the query parameter. Meena, you can use request param, right? What you are passing in the query parameter? Integer value. Am I right? You are saying, hey, query parameter, you are not replying. You see,
Yes.
in query parameter, what you are passing? Let me check it. MID, whatever name you will give here, right? Somebody is saying, can I write pa? Whatever name you want to give, same name you have to use in request param in the controller. Over here, right? Pa. Make sense? Now you have to write a method over here. Yeah. What method you have to do? You see my speed. Here you have to write a method. What? Delete.
Delete by ID.
Delete by ID. Thank you for helping me. And here you can write integer MID, right? And your query will be delete from table. Hello, where? MID equals to, if you want, you can append over here, right? Delete from movie. You want to delete the record from the movie, which ID is MID equals to, which I'm passing over here, right? And here, for DML operation, I told you many times. For DML operation, you can use update method. And here you have to just pass your query, no parameter. Why? Parameter already I append into it, right? Done. And here, after deleting, you don't do anything. Can you see? Can you see this? My job is done. For delete, query is simple. And this query you can call where? Here. So first of all, delete the particular movie. Meena, are you with me? Pass the MID.
Yes.
And after you are deleting it, after that you are fetching the remaining record. Hello, what I'm doing? You are fetching remaining data and you are adding it to the request and you are coming back to the same page. Meena, you are deleting the record and you are refreshing it, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Both.
So guys, I will tomorrow I will make this code more optimized. Okay, I don't want to make you confused today. Okay, here I am deleting it, particular MID movie, and remaining movie I am fetching again from database and showing it in the same fashion. Let's see it works or not, right? Any guess? It should work. Which one you want to delete? I want to delete last one. Can you see this? It's gone. We have only 4 record. Click on it. It's gone. You got whole the flow, a whole flow. So
Yes.
today in this session we have discussed two things. We have seen three things altogether. First thing we learn the capability of GDBC template. GDBC template was already there as a bean, but we were doing in the wrong way, right? So today we have done this in right way. After it, today we have done two things: how to fetch all the data from there, and eventually how to show to the JSP using JSTL. In last, I had shown you how you can perform delete operation.
So I got a question now.
Please.
So after we deleting, and now let's say we're gonna add new movie on it, right?
Yeah,
The
it should
auto
work.
increment, yeah, it would work, right? Yeah, it should work. But the number MID, will it update itself to 4 or
No, it will go to the next number. That's
right?
why you should never show the database ID. Are you following me? If you
Okay.
want to maintain the ordering, we can do it, right? But
So how
here,
do we do that? Maintaining the order.
yeah, we can do it. It's not a big deal. You can create your custom ID, right? But showing on the GUI is not a big deal, right? Showing
Okay.
on GUI, you can just show the number, right? But I'm telling you, in real life, the ID which we are using for logical purpose, we should not render on the GUI. It should be always hidden. Clear?
Okay.
Otherwise, I can understand your concern. Your concern is it will look, bad.
Because in my database, I mean, like from 1, it's keeping to 11 right now.
No, that's, yeah, I know. Let me show you. If I do like that, it will look bad. I know that. You see? 1, 2,
Yeah.
6, right? This problem will solve in next session. Okay, not a big deal.
Okay.
So
All right.
guys, I
Thank you.
have done with this session, and I think we are able to do 3 operations so far. Upload movie, show all the movie using JSTL, nice thing to have. And third, delete operation. In next session, we'll see update operation. And after that, I will teach you most probably next topic, that is Hibernate as a ORM tool. So I'm just keeping my session till here. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.